clutching your babes to your breasts. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains, rabid and and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. Who still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
This motherfucker. You're on your phone. I thought you were in Madden. You must be gone. You must be gone. I thought you were on your game. Shit. But
his long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
This guy's like, nope, not playing this shit today. This guy. Man, so Woody keeps sending me trade offers. I'm about to tell him I don't trade to the in-division rivals. I know. Well, one was Woody. He said Orphan Hunters offer. He wanted Lonzo Ball and one other player, and I'm about to send a message back like, I don't trade within the division. Quit asking me for trade offers. Just be a real dick about it. If I ever get DB's ass on here again too, I'm like, motherfucker. That's so strange. Oh, see. Oh, shit. This guy right here constantly hits me up for trade offers, and I don't move within the division.
What's that?
You.
What about me?
You and your constant trade offers.
Jesus Christ.
How's your Kingdoms of Almar going, Woody?
What did you say?
How's Kingdoms of Almar going for you?
Oh, it's good, man. I mean, I forgot about this game. I remember playing it way back when, but yeah. Come on, Leia. Oh.
Yeah, I beat it.
Come in.
Yeah, I beat it. What, last year, 2 years ago? Oh. Shit.
Leia, heal.
Oh shit. Game's like, no.
Come on.
game. So Henry Rose is facing 46 years. Yep. 46 years is what he's facing right now. Well, because he lied about COVID vaccine. Actually, he told the media that he was vaccinated.
What the fuck? What's the difference between vaccinated and immunized? Fuck out of here. Alright. Such as? Well, I would assume that would be all over the news if that was actually happening. Well, I don't watch the... well, until I see it or hear it, I don't believe it. Send me links, or I don't believe it. So you're not a source. You can send me your sources if you'd like, but you're not a source. It's your opinion and what you've interpreted from what you read or watched. So go ahead, send me your link where you got your information. That's all I want. You tell me where you got your information and send me the link, and I will read that. I'm asking you for your sources and you don't have any. You're telling me to Google it. I'm not going to believe what you say unless you give me a source. I'm just saying, you're telling me that you can't give me a source and you're telling me to Google it. Google's not a reliable source. I can get anything from Google. So if you send me your link, send me a source. Send me a source.
Sharpened its claws.
Send me a source.
Just marked off its territory.
And so, unless you have a government or reliable source, I can't believe anything you say. No, I don't. I said I want a reliable source. Give me a reliable source. Your word. I'm not watching the news, no. Not watching mainstream news. No. Then send me your source then. Stop fucking quoting shit that you don't have a source for it. You can't say it. You sound like a news person. That's fine. No. You're hilarious not having a source. You can't cite anything, man. Google's not a source. Google will bring up any information that you type in. Like, if I type in the fucking the sun is causing cancer, send me a link for a court case to go watch. Send me a link for a court case that I need to watch. I do, but tell me which court case I need to fucking watch. You're a fucking idiot, bro. Send me a fucking court case that you want me to watch. No, I just want you to have a legitimate source. You don't have a legitimate source. It's your fucking word. What you're interpreting.
Went to look at the tracks in the woods. Spirit sure knows how to make an impression on intruders.
Told you, he likes killing.
Almost certain we're dealing with an old Leshen.
An ordinary beast then, just as I said.
Not so ordinary. Monster like that's a serious threat to the village. And to me, if you decide to hire me.
Oh, don't you fret. We'll have the gold.
Just one small problem. The Leshen's marked one of you. As long as that individual lives near its domain, the beast can't be killed. Not completely. Sooner or later, it'll be reborn.
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard him.
Words aren't enough. Gotta find the mark my way.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own. But you find the mark.
Come on, give me
and
fucking
I'll
15 minutes. My boss is calling me.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
Dead tired, huh?
Did Sven visit today? Of course he will. I've seen him looking at you.
The Leshen's chosen the girl. Damn it.
What do you witchers do when there are no basilisks, leshens, or giants around? Eh? So, find out who's mates with the beast?
It's not intentional. The marked individual has no idea.
You don't know the elders like I do. Every last one of them codgers would surrender his mother to please the monster. And no point in mincing words. Said yourself, the monster's helper must die first.
No one needs to die. The marked one should leave the village. That's enough. If they never return, the Leshen will never be reborn.
Did you hear what the Witcher said? We've but to banish the elders to have peace for all time.
The Leshen's marked Hilda.
Hilda?
We must banish her. Said so yourself.
But she's one of us. For the good of the village, Sven. Drive her out. Make sure she knows she's not to return. Ever.
Not going with her? Funny. Thought you cared for her.
Tend to your own affairs and leave me to mine. I did what I had to do. Now it's your turn.
Alright, back.
Still here.
Say what now? Ivra? Was there an R in there? Ivor. Okay. Sorry, I'm hard of hearing, so just want to make sure that I have ivermectin. And this is an over the counter. I'm gonna say it into Google, but this is an over counter thing you can buy. So ivermectin. Okay.
Wait, that was what? Wasn't that everybody freaking out about that last year or some shit?
All right. So for what it's bringing up for me is it's saying it's an anti-parasite, so it kills roundworms and threadworms and other parasites. Why you should not use ivermectin? Okay.
our governor?
Or he's trying to stop shipments going down to Florida or Texas with that stuff, but he's pushing that stuff to go overseas.
Okay, so I'm not going to click on a .gov site. Is WebMD a official site I can click on? I'm scrolling through Google right now.
Oh, man.
Is WebMD a legitimate source that you would trust? If I click on that and read the about ivermectin? Okay. That you don't want to do the government sites.
The hydrochloric.
Same shit fucking Rogan used, and that's what CNN went all fucking crazy about. Now they're being sued by Rogan because they're claiming that he took the horse one, and he was just like, oh, Rogan took the horse one with that. Oh, he took the human one.
So.
Same thing with, like, tons of fucking people.
So the WebMD is saying ivermectin is not recommended for coronavirus disease, also known as COVID-19, unless you are enrolled in a study. Other than that, it says it's used to kill parasites and then rosacea, I guess. So.
Or everybody thought he was gonna die.
Rogers, that's the same shit Rogers said. And fucking, he's got fucking videos now, he's out working out. He got it, he takes positive what? Wednesday? All it does is just stop the fucking major symptoms. Same thing with shot though.
Yeah, see.
It's not anti-shot, it's just
No. Oh no, he's anti-shot. Rogers. The reason he didn't. The reason why he didn't get Johnson or the Pfizer or there's one other company to the ingredient and there's something in the Johnson & Johnson he didn't. There. Yes. So now had he clarified that in the beginning, I guarantee you a lot of people probably wouldn't be jumping on his ass as hard.
He said he was taking the other. He was trying to get okay through other means, right? The other medications, because there's other medications that you can take that can classify you as immune as well as immunized as well as getting COVID with the antibodies. This is an avenue for you that your body won't fucking react to.
It seems like there's just as much controversy on that as there is the shot, though. Like, I'm scrolling through the internet and I'm just seeing a whole bunch of it. Some of it's saying positive, and some of it's negative, but That's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound any different. It sounds like the same controversy.
The side effects are a lot worse with the cocktail than it is with the shot. The shot side effects are crazy. Like, goddamn, they got some weird ass fucking thing, fucking face, shit fucking happening in goddamn face. And they can't
Wait.
get sued because they're protected by the anti-lawsuit.
Yeah.
So, like, and I think that goes into effect until 2023, and then they're able to sue the person who made the shot. And that's all it basically is. It's like, if the COVID shot was so great, there's side effects, why are they?
Well, I was like, I think anything's gonna have side effects though, because you can't, like, everyone's genetic makeup is so different that you don't know. Like me, I got a fucking shot when I was a kid for strep throat, and it ended up giving me, it didn't give me. I had a type of psoriasis in my body that was dormant, and because of the shot, it activated that and made, now I have a type of psoriasis that I deal with from time to time. So like. And that's just because of my fucking genetic makeup. And I have to now tell the doctors anytime I get strep throat not to give me that steroid that they gave me. Or whatever shot they gave me. So. No, I understand. But what I was trying to get a point across was me just believing what you say, though, without you having some kind of source in mind, whether it was a court case or a website. Me just believing you would be like me just listening to the news and just believing that too. Like, I want to know where the information is coming from, so that I can read it and decipher it myself and determine it. I can't. I refuse to believe. Just. Well, I just like. Yeah, and I just don't want to believe, like, just because you say something, I'm like, if it logically makes sense to me, like, okay, that's fine. But like, if there's any part of me that's like, well, it sounds just as iffy as the other thing, like we're saying that it's just as controversial as the shot is, like, then I kind of want to see the sources so that I can be like, all right, well, fucking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's suspicious. This could be a good way to start like a zombie apocalypse almost, probably. Get the vaccine into everybody, and then like when you die, you turn into a zombie eventually. I mean, that wouldn't happen because people have already died, but...
Ability to reproduce.
Yeah. I'm all for that too, but not secretly. Mm-hmm.
Like Trudeau and shit like that.
Well, I honestly, like, I know it's not, it's against your civil rights and stuff like that, but like, I feel like everyone should be, if they had a way to reverse it, mandatory sterilized until the age of 25 at least. Just, and then like obviously be able to reverse it after that point in time, but like, and the, like I wouldn't be here if this was implemented. So I feel like it's okay for me to say this, but I'm just saying like a lot of people are stupid and idiots until like fucking 30. You know what I mean? But like if you're having kids before that, you're not even giving yourself a chance to like get your shit together. You know what I mean? Like you're going straight from high school and then just making life a complete pain in the ass. Like I know you can be successful. I'm not saying you can't, but I know it makes it that much harder, and I feel like it ends up adding to our poverty problem, or you know, because if you have I'm just saying like if you have too many kids to take care of and all that stuff like that, I'm just like. Well, and education too. Lack of education. I think education too, though. Like, if they had classes in finance and shit like that, and like, oh no, I know that, I know. I'm saying like specifically, I'm just focusing now on like school systems. Like, I feel like if there's certain education, like, if there's certain type of education, yeah, like it would be, but. The government doesn't want to help you lift yourself or lift them up.
That's how California is, man. The minute I start getting my fucking shit together, they fucking make my life harder.
Completely unrelated news. I've had like a felony on my record for like 13 years for mushrooms, and sometime in December I should be getting my official like expungement paperwork signed by a judge, so I will no longer look like a criminal on paper.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that opens up a lot of job opportunities. That means if this sales job doesn't work out, I can go apply somewhere that's actually more fucking got their shit together.
In the snow.
Man, this church that they were having us look at fucking yesterday after they're in Bellingham. Oh, and bro, how bad was that internet? Like, I connected for like 2 seconds, and then I was like, nope. I couldn't even play my video games, like half of them that needed any kind of internet, like. Oh, and then there was some fucking chick, some lady on the second floor with her windows cracked, and I was downstairs by my truck smoking my blunt and coughing from time to time, and she yells at me to cough away from the building because we're in a pandemic, and I'm like, bitch, you are on the second floor with your windows cracked. Shut your windows. I was like, and what? You think my fucking germs are gonna fly all the way up there and fry through your? Oh my god. All right, fucking Karen, calm down. Bro, speaking of Westbrook, you see that fool take that game-winning shot and fucking miss? And they've lost, and they... Oh my god. Well, no, like at the very final shot, Westbrook dribbled up to the three-point line and he's the one that took the final shot. I'm like, there's 4 other guys on there that are better shooters than you are for a final shot. I don't know. He's. I think he's a great athlete. His athleticism and like he fucking stat. He's.
Leshen's territory begins here. We need to destroy.
Yeah, look at the Thunder.
But the thing is, though, he's not. He shouldn't be taking the last final shot, though. He's so fucking. I don't think he's a good enough shooter for it. Like it. Who? I don't know, man. I would almost rather like LeBron's not very clutch, but I'd almost rather LeBron take the shot than him.
LeBron's got probably more clutch winning or game winning shots than Westbrook does in their career at this point. So I mean, yeah,
Westbrook, you're just like, that's gonna hit the rim. That's fucking bouncing. Now, if he was taking the final shot and he tried to drive and get an and one, totally trust that.
Well, yeah, he's gonna get to the rack,
but not that 3-pointer.
I'd still put the.
Find the beast.
Yeah.
Like I said, in that situation, I would put in.
You don't think Melo's more clutch or a better shooter?
Yeah, actually, he leads the league in, catch and shoot threes?
Yeah. Not off the dribble. I just think the Lakers are a goddamn mess right now. I mean, I can't talk too much shit. The Blazers suck dick right now. Lillard's just fucking eating shit. I think he was like 2 of 18 last night. I was like, what? yeah. They're saying it's his shoulder because he went right from the playoffs to the Olympics or whatever and didn't give himself time to have downtime or something. I don't know. That's one thing I read. It was only one thing I had read, so it could have just been. Well, they would keep that on the low. I've only read one article of it, so it's not like I've read a whole bunch of rumors about it. I've read more of him just saying, I don't know what's going on. Like, I mean, he's been averaging almost like 10 assists a night, though. But he's finally moving the ball. Like, I feel like he's always been more of like a 5 or 7 assist a game kind of guy, and like now he's doing like 10 or 11.
Might as well shoot.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is like there weren't a lot of other options to pass the ball to, so they would have fucking found a way to keep Melo. Wasn't he averaging like 15 or 17 points a game or something like that? He was a good third option. He gave him a good catch and shoot guy. But I don't know. I watched who was it? which I think it was NBA Game Time. One of these NBA commentators was basically saying like he doesn't even consider the Blazers like a serious contender in the West anymore because they didn't make any moves. Like all the other teams in the league made moves, but the Blazers didn't do shit. And he's like, yeah, I just don't see them doing anything. They might get into the 8th seed, but that's only because of Lillard. Like, and I'm like, yeah. Look, McCollum's playing more consistent than he is, and I don't even like McCollum. Be able to order everything online now. I'm not really a crust guy, so I don't like stuffed pizzas. It's just so much fucking bread. Like I enjoy the toppings more. Like there's a place out here called Abby's Legendary Pizza, and they have a franchise of like 7 or 8 fucking places around here. But they have like a thinner crust, and then they put the toppings all the way to the edge of the pizza, rather than like. And then they do the what the fuck is that oven called? And they bake it. Yeah. So it's really bomb. I feel like they would have perfected that with COVID. It's like Domino's and Pizza Hut and them offer that shit. There you go. Oh, shit. Oh, Goomba, did you finally reject my Lillard and Doncic trade?
Oh yeah, probably. I haven't even been on fantasy sports in like the last few days.
I did that just for shits and giggles. I was like, I think I'm gonna just do this from time to time, just to fucking fuck with you,
just to see if I'll do it. You'll do that, and then that's when Dame will just get fucking better and just go ape shit.
Yeah, and then I'll forget that it's out there as an offer, and then you'll take him.
Yep. And I'll just... like, Doncic will get hurt or something, and I'll be like, fuck it. Trade. I'm like, you can have him now. for 3 pizzas. It's basically what your kids eat. It's basically what your kids eat anyways, which is cheese and pepperoni. Well, that's basically what all kids eat. Honestly, there's a Papa Murphy's makes a really good. I think my favorite Papa Murphy's pizza is the cowboy pizza. It's like pepperoni sausage, black. No. That's why I like it. But I don't like to buy it for myself. So it's like, I'm just saying, I like that pizza. We were talking about Papa Murphy's, and I'm like, damn, I really like the cowboy pizza. I haven't had it in a while. What, you mean like a cookie pizza? Uh-oh. Yeah, that one's not bad either. It's not bad. It's just a melty chocolate disaster. Like, yeah. That's what happens. That's what happens when you have to feed, a village of 10. And that's just you.
That's how I usually like pick a specialty pizza and then I'll just adjust it from there.
Yep. Yeah, I usually have everything. Nope, it's actually really good with the black olives and the pepper and it. They're good cooked. But no, I also get. But you don't like deep dish pizza either, and I get mine in deep dish. Deep dish I usually get in a deep dish and it's fucking bomb. Cause that sucks. I get the see the cowboy usually. No, I usually get deep dish, but that might just be where my location is. Right. $5 pizza. Great. Find a fucking Russian. That must be a Midwest thing, because I've never even heard that. Okay. Still wouldn't go to Chicago for it. This is poopy water. Light the Leshen on fire. And the fuck is the Leshen? Yes. This sucks. Huh. Oh, no. Jesus. No wonder you people are so big. No wonder Samoans and Tongans are so fucking big. Yeah, no shit. Jesus Christ. You're like an Asian person on that got gamma radiation. Now they're like, we could do sumo too. It's like, okay, Jesus Christ. It's like Asian Bruce Banner repopulated and just created a whole bunch of brown Hulks.
Hey! Hey! Look at this.
I mean,
Told you the Witcher had solved this.
What happened?
You rid us of the beast. We rid ourselves of its accomplices. Don't worry. Our agreement stands. I earned your coin, you did.
Peasant squabbles.
Oh, wise words. You're not
Shit.
from here. You can't understand. What are you staring at, people? Justice has been served. Go to your homes. And you, Witcher, on your way. No monsters left round here.
They smear your ass with sully yet.
This guy. This guy. This guy. Huh? It does that in Finally got him.
Storm, damn it.
Oh, you can hear clearly now, right? Yeah, I say the same thing. And like, thanks for the feedback. I'm like, you're not happy about this feedback. Nice. It's probably got a bunch of sacks or interceptions. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tried to. Well, because I mean, okay, if you look at the line that like best offensive lineman, most of the time it's like players that are overall like already. What I do is I go through and look at people's numbers. I'll go look at their career stats over the last 2 or 3 years and see how many sacks they've given up. If it is, because that's the only number that's the only number I can judge it off of. So.
You'll never learn.
Why? Woody Johnson. Could call them Wong. Could call them Wong Johnson. Armand Johnson. He could have called him that too. She just renamed him Long. It's not offensive. What do they call him? Long Johnson. Figure out what the Spanish word for wood is and call him that. Figure out what the Spanish word, translate Woody into Spanish and just call him that.
El Woody.
El Woodrow.
Good news and bad news. Matisse Thybulle is injured, but Siakam is back.
If you can spell it in the game, that's all that matters, right? No, that's even funnier. Yes, sir. Oh, now he's figured out he could pick it up and move it. Leinocha. Leinocha. Leinosa Johnson. That poor bastard. Like I was like, no, he's not going. Should put her on the spot. That's always good.